Lads, ladettes, and lassies, my name's Josh, and I'm back for more Dr. Stone. It's been 4 episodes. I am so engrossed in this story. I am so much. I wasn't expecting. Okay, I wasn't going into the show going like, okay, Dr. Stone, let's give it a try. I was interested. I heard great things about it. I wasn't sure how long it'd take me to get into the story. I feel like with the comic A Kill, it took me a little bit longer to get fully immersed into it. Not sadly, but same with Gurren Lagann. Like I love Gurren Lagann. It's the top 5 anime for me. But I feel like when I was first watching it, took me a little bit longer to get into it. Dr. Stone has just been hooked from episode 1. And if I wasn't reacting to it, I probably would have been finished with it by now. But I think this is just a great reaction. I'm by myself. I'm making like 20-minute discussions here. So, dude, I just love this show. Last episode, Senku and Tsukasa ran into each other once again. And Tsukasa confessed to Senku that if they met 3,700 years ago, they might truly have become friends. And Senku sacrificed himself in order to save Yuzimiha by giving Tsukasa. I didn't even talk about this in the last episode, but he gave Tsukasa the recipe to revive people. And then after that, he had no more use. Or Tsukasa had no more use of Senku. And he promised to make it end quick. And Senku seemed to... He didn't run. He didn't try and fight it. He just asked him to make it quick. And Tsukasa promised for a merciful death. And the episode ended with Tsukasa taking a swing at him. And there's a lot of possibilities of how Senku's going to be saved, because he is the main character. So either Taiju or Yuzimiha sacrifice themselves. A third party comes in. I guess a fourth party, technically. Who knows? Let's find out right now.
You would develop civilization just like before. Can you promise that you won't do that?
My boy needs to get to the moon.
The hell are you talking about?
You can live. And that I won't be forced into killing you.
I just love that he doesn't want to kill him.
No, I can't.
I have a feeling that if we had met each other 3,700 years ago...
I love the... Oh my god! I love this! Dude.
I think that you might have been my first real friend.
Oh my god, that was such a... Okay, so she didn't jump in the way. That OP, I'm not gonna lie, they're not that OP, that intro of the possibility of the past was amazing. So I think she's the one that we saw last episode, right? We don't know who this is. This could be the rest of Civilization. I forgot to look at the... Dang it, I forgot to look at who sang the song. I was just looking at the visuals again. I'm pretty sure it's the same people that did the haiku opening. I'm not sure, though.
This can't be right! There's
How does
no
he
way.
survive?
Don't let it end like this, Senku!
You will give him a proper burial. If Senku's death sends you into a rage and drives you to attack me mindlessly, then I'll have to kill you too. Please, don't lose your head.
Okay, I thought the rock was much bigger. It's actually still pretty big.
No matter what you do, you've lost.
Tsukasa's worried I'll attack him. He won't dare take his eyes off me. And that is why she has a chance!
Oh?
Tsukasa thinks I'm Taiji's weakness,
Oh, she's going for the gunpowder.
but it's like Senku told us.
Science levels the playing field! For everyone!
Senku didn't leave us with nothing!
We have science to remember him by! The three of us...
Oh, it's gotta be a pretty decent sized explosion.
Stop you! Me
But how did they survive? That's not how an explosion works. Oh no, the lion fell. This man is on fire.
I don't care what anyone
So
says,
they're gonna,
you're not
like,
dying on me! I know you're alive!
Reattach his
We've only
spine.
just started bringing back civilization, and you're not the kind of guy to leave a job half done!
And bro, the job ain't even half done. It's like 1% done. Ah, there's the lion coat.
Flee.
Wait! What about mouth to mouth?
Hold on a sec. I think we need to keep his neck still.
Oh, I think it's too late to have his neck dead still. They ran. You were running
Check
with
out
him.
this psychology quiz.
He wouldn't sacrifice anyone. He would
So
stake the
how-
whole game on the chance to save us all.
Is
Have to
he...
figure out what he was thinking.
They have to reattach his
If anyone can do
spine,
it, then it should
right?
be his friends.
But
He
how?
must have left us a hint. It's not a habit he always had. Why'd he keep touching his neck and cracking it? Was he trying to tell
Has he
us
just
something?
been expecting Tsukasa to kill him this whole time?
There's a little bit of stone left on his neck.
Oh my god.
Here, Taiju.
Oh
The
my
revival fluid.
god.
Right.
So that's how... Senku!
Ah! Wake up, Senku! I knew you'd live! I knew you weren't gonna let yourself be killed, not in a place like this!
Senku's... Oh, the rocket! It's like the stand of war. So none of my options were correct, what I said last episode. How could I expect this?
I've been frozen for 117,354,000,000.
Oh, I wonder if we're gonna see how he got out.
550 seconds. Get up, damn it! Get up!
Did he will himself to get up? That's the signification of the special fluid. Monkey.
Yo, where you from? Where's your monkey tribe? What kind of monkey has skin like that?
So that's why he knew about the lion.
Well, so do all of us, but still!
That's how I knew that the lion would probably be a little freaked out of
Am I
seeing
the
a
first human
bipedal.
they've seen? This is a whole new world. And from the looks of things, I might be the first shiny monkey to be born in it.
Shiny monkey.
The Earth's rotation slows by 17 millionths of a second every year. That hardly adds up to anything, though.
Just give yourself a rough estimate, man. It doesn't really matter after that much.
First.
What is Shiny Monkey
Rubbing
doing?
that stick this whole time.
Not as easy as you think.
This shiny monkey has neither fangs nor claws.
But he has science!
All I can do is improvise, one step at a time.
He's gonna make himself like a
That's how
mirror, not a mirror,
civilization
like a
advances.
magnifying glass. Ah.
And aim right at the edge, chipping at both pieces at once.
He's trying to make a spark,
Can't
or?
forget that different stones have different uses.
This is literally the perfect guy to have woken up.
I bet you his brain is just as smooth as his skin.
Oh, these monkeys have no idea what they're thinking of. There we go. All that effort just to create one of those.
Tools.
That is an ugly orangutan.
This world. It rapidly oxidizes, giving us
Fire!
combustion.
Shiny monkey acquired fire. Oh, so he has been eating meat, huh?
Persistence and ingenuity.
I thought he'd just been eating
Everything
berries.
this universe has to offer.
That's so sad.
The master of science.
Clothes, I guess? Deer hide. That's what his clothes are made out of. Huh. Monkey acquired house. And this is where we were when Taiju found him.
I'm the only one of my kind still walking this world. I'm a
Maybe
human
you are.
being.
Maybe you're not.
I intend to build a technological civilization from scratch.
What an ending. Just gonna write origins of the many theories I had made for last episode of how Senku could have survived. None of them were that he still had a little piece of petrified skin on him that would potentially heal his neck. Granted, we didn't see him revive in the current day. We didn't see him revive in the present. Come on, he's alive. He's fine. He's fine. Very lucky for him. Very, very lucky for him that he still had that small piece, and he never decided to get rid of it. Unless he didn't put it there himself. So like, it's just like very lucky that it ended up just that part of him stayed petrified. He didn't decide to let it go. I mean, it's obviously been bugging him, I think, because he's scratching it. Suzumiya said when her toe was still petrified, it itched, I think. It was bugging her. Who knows? Maybe he thought like, oh well, if someone ever comes and like if I have a friend and then somebody else like hits me in the neck, this is my way. This is my ticket to revive them. But after this, if Tsukasa does this again, it is he doesn't have this defense anymore. There's a lot still in this episode. Like, it wasn't as much as last episode, but there's that what if opening of previously on Dr. Stone, the what if opening of these are all events that we saw last episode, but we added a couple new ones, and they all have the what if Tsukasa met him. What if Tsukasa defended him from the bullies? What if that was the day they met? Spent like 4 episodes with these people, and that was just so emotionally touching to see. Tsukasa never having any friends, really. Like, it's like, finally, a person that I've bonded with, and I have to kill him. I just wonder how... I feel like Senku wouldn't have changed much, but I really wonder how Tsukasa would have changed if he met Senku all those years ago. It's just a really well done... That was just a really well crafted visual storytelling of what Tsukasa was feeling for Senku when he killed him. And he did kill him. There wasn't any cheap, I was holding back, I didn't want to kill him, so I missed by accident. No, he did do it. And he was willing to do it again with Taiju and Yuzumiya. And I love that Taiju was able to... I mean, if he had never met Senku, he probably would have gone into a rage, but Taiju was able to keep his anger in control. And he and Suzumiya were able to be on the same the same wavelength. And they created a big bomb. Somehow, everyone survived. It was mostly just... It wasn't really a bomb. It was mostly smoke with some fire coming off. Like a boss, Tsukasa was just standing there. His arm was on fire. He didn't even put it out. He was just like... and he ripped his clothes off. Like the boss he is. And he's like, well... He obviously knew that wasn't going to kill me. What the heck is he doing? I killed Senku, so that's that. Now, I wonder how long it's going to take for Tsukasa to find out that Senku's actually alive. Because I was like thinking last episode that they just met up too quickly again, or not too quickly. I'm just saying, like, I just wasn't expecting them to meet up so quickly after Senku ran away. But now that Senku's kind of dead, Tsukasa won't be looking for him. To him, Taiju and Yuzumiya aren't threats to what he wants to do. He knows he can easily take them down. He knows that they don't have the science knowledge to bring him down. So there's no real point in chasing after them. And I just love his line. Of course, once again, I just love his character so much. It's just the line of, "He's dead. I made sure to be quick. Made sure to be painless. It's up to you. Or I trust as good friends of his, you will give him a burial." And because while he would have wanted to be friends with Senku, he knows that he doesn't have the right to give him the burial, so he will allow his real friends, the people that were really close to him, give him that burial. I love Tsukasa. I love him so much. The best character in the show. Talked about the boom, the neck. We saw something interesting in this episode, which was Senku's origins. He was not trapped in a cave. He counted... Of course, we got back to the counting down thing. Because that's what he did. That's how he kept himself sane all those years. Taiju had Yuzumiha. That's what kept him awake. It's not about will. It's not about will. Because I feel like some other people would have just broken out so much faster. I mean, Taiju would have broken out a lot faster. It was simply about will. That man was trying so hard for so long, and it wasn't until the chemicals of the cave broke down his stone. But Senku, we just see him in an open field. Monkey, maybe the monkey poop. It was bat guano that did it. Maybe monkey poop is something similar. I don't know. It just kind of seemed that he went, all right, it's 3,700 years in the future. Spring, that's the optimal time. All right, let's do this, body. Let's get up. And then his body complied. I don't know if there was any form of overtime decay on his stone. Maybe monkey poop, maybe bat guano. I don't know. That just felt kind of weird to me. Just like, but how did you get up? And maybe the blonde girl that we met in, or not met yet, but the blonde girl we were teased with, maybe she's gonna show us how that happened, because maybe she wasn't in a cave either. Maybe she got out much like Senku. I don't know. That was kind of weird. But I'm not dissing the show on it. It's just, I want to know more of how that happened. Why Senku, of all people, why was he able to will himself out of his stone? And why did others have to be, or by others I guess I just mean Taiju. Why was Senku able to will himself out of his stone, potentially, allegedly? And why is Taiju had to be the bat guano? What's the difference? And maybe I'm missing something. Maybe the moss that was growing on him decayed it for him. Who knows? I'm sure that will be answered eventually. And we got to see his origins. Everything from him breaking free to very close to when Taiju broke out. We got to see Senku make fire. He went through so much to make fire. The stone breaking, to make the axe, to make the rope, to make the not bow and arrow. I don't know what they're called, but you see him all the time. It's like, all right, this is how we make fire. He went through so much to make one tool, to create one thing. Excuse me. So the chain of events is break the stone into pieces, make pieces into axe, use axe to cut down vines, use axe to whittle, I guess is the word, whittle vines, use said vines to bend a twig, fire, and then from there he was able to eat meat. He's able to make himself clothes. I didn't even think about because I thought he was eating berries this whole time. But then you have to think, like, where do you get the clothes? Deer skin, or is it leather? I don't think deer is considered as leather. But so like deer skin, that's how he did it. Probably that's what Taiju and Yuzumiha's clothes are made of too. And then of course the Chad Tsukasa's clothes, they're just made out of lion, of course. I mean, like, but yeah, I just didn't even think, like, yeah, wait, what are his clothes made of? No, like he killed a deer, and he used every bit, just like Tsukasa said. I took this animal's life. I should be the one to make the most out of it, out of its sacrifice for me. Nothing went to waste. I mean, I don't know about the bones, but he certainly made the skin into a pelt, made it into clothes, made it into meat. I really enjoyed his origin story, especially like the monkey commentary of shiny monkey. His brain's probably as smooth as his skin. this episode was great. I just really like seeing how Senku is able to use his science to get out of the situations he's put in. So I assume next episode we will catch up in the present day with Senku reviving. He used his one life, or he used his spare life, and now he has one life left. So let's see how long it takes for Tsukasa to find out that Senku's actually alive. Maybe it's the end of the season. Maybe it's the midpoint of the season. We're not even close to the midpoint of the season. One of the characters already semi-died. So next episode, maybe we see the village that we see in the outro. Maybe it's just the blonde girl. Maybe it's a small group of people. I don't know. Maybe we'll get the answers to why Senku was able to wake up. And maybe a lot more people are awake. I mean, the intro seems to imply that there's more people, but that could always just be Senku makes more revival potions and all that. Tsukasa also has the ability to make revival potions, so of course he's going to be building his own mini army and civilization. And I don't think it's going to go that well for him, because if he gets more people that are similarly minded to him, they might try and backstab each other. But with Senku's people, or Senku's more out of loyalty. He wouldn't kill his friends. He'd sacrifice himself for his friends, and his friends would do the same for him. Where Tsukasa, granted we haven't seen what kind of people he'd recruit, Tsukasa is, I will kill to get what I need. I'm by any means necessary kind of guy. So if you attract those kind of people, it's not going to be great society. But with Tsukasa's society, or Senku's society of loyalty, it's going to be easier to have peace within the village. So who knows what this next episode has in store? You lads know. And I'm going to get right into it right now. But if you want to see that reaction right now, if you don't want to wait a week, you can go over to our Patreon, choose the early access tier, do that. Full length is also down below. You can check out some of our other reactions. I've done Darling in the Franxx. I was going to say Evangelion, that's not right. Gurren Lagann, Kill la Kill. Ton of anime reactions that I've done by myself. I'm doing My Hero Academia with Micaiah, as well as Attack on Titan with him now. There's a lot of stuff you can check out on the channel while you wait. I'll see you guys next week for more Dr. Stone.
To the peaks of the heavens, the palace so lush and green, rock caves in the dark depths, horizons ending. I'll travel through them all. So